is madness. Oh, big right hand. Man, huge knockout. Roy Nelson. Wow, that is world-class kickboxing, ladies and gentlemen. Super Samoan, Mark Hunt.
I think this is the perfect time for this fight. I really do.
What a fight!
UFC fans, we welcome you to Saitama Super Arena for UFC Fight Night Hunt versus Nelson. Tomorrow night, only on UFC Fight Pass, the Super Samoan, the former K1 Grand Prix champion, Mark Hunt, will once again enter the octagon, looking for the highlight reel finish as he battles equally dangerous striker Roy Nelson, looking for career win number 22. Big Country has earned each of his UFC wins by knockout. Also on UFC Fight Pass, undefeated rapidly rising star Miles Fury Jury, who has finished 10 of his 14 career wins in the first round, faces a true Japanese superstar, the Fireball Kid, Takanori Komi, the winner of 35 fights in what has been a marvelous mixed martial arts career. And now it's time to begin the official weigh-ins for UFC Fight Night Hunt versus Nelson.
What's going on, Tokyo? Great to be back, the beautiful Ariani. Joe Carr, Sean Shelby, outstanding matchmaker, and the babysitter to the stars, Mr. Burt Watson. We have got a great day of fights for you tomorrow right here in this building. It begins in the featherweight division. Maximo Blanco facing Daniel Hooker. Please welcome Daniel, the Hangman Hooker. $145 for the Hangman. And fighting out of Tokyo, Maxi Blanco. $146 for Maxi. It's our first fight live on UFC Fight Pass. Maximo Blanco and Daniel Hooker. In the lightweight division, Katsuki Tokyo Domo fighting Johnny Hollywood Case. Please welcome Johnny Case to the scale. Go get him, baby. $156 for Hollywood. And his opponent, Kazuki Tokudome. $155 for Tokudome. It's a lightweight fight. Suzuki Tokudome and Johnny Case. In the bantamweight division, Michinori Tanaka fights Mr. Perfect, Jung Ho Kong. Fighting out of South Korea, Jung Yo Kong.
146.
146 for Kakuno. Features Alex, Bruce Leroy Caceres, and Masanori Kanahara.
$135.
135 for Kanahara. And his opponent, Alex, Bruce Leroy Caceres.
$135.
135 for Bruce Leroy. It's our final preliminary fight. Alex Caceres, Masanori Kanahara on UFC Fight Pass and Wow Wow. To the main card in the flyweight division, Kuyoji Horiguchi faces John De Los Reyes. From Guam, the Heat, John De Los Reyes. $125 for the Heat. And his opponent, fighting out of Tokyo, Japan, Kuyoji Horiguchi. $125 for Horiguchi. That's the first fight of the main card. Kuyoji Horiguchi, John De Los Reyes in the welterweight division. Tichi Kunamoto fights Richard Walsh. Welcome the Aussie, Filthy Rich Walsh. $171 for Filthy Rich. His opponent, fighting out of Osaka, Japan, Kichi Strasser Kunamoto. welcome to the scale, Rin Nakai.
135.
135 for Rin Nakai. And her opponent, the former top contender in the women's bantamweight division, Misha Cupcake Tate.
$135.
135 for Misha Tate. Cannot wait for this fight, Misha Tate and Rin Nakai. Next up, in the welterweight division, Yoshihiro Sexyama Akiyama fights Amir Sadala. $170 for the Ultimate Fighter winner, Amir Sadala. And his opponent, Sexyama Yoshihiro Akiyama. $170 for Sexyama. Yoshihiro Akiyama and Amir Sadala. In our co-main event of the evening in the lightweight division, undefeated Miles Fury Jury faces the Fireball Kid, Takanori Gomi. He is the Fireball Kid, Takanori Gomi. 155. 155 for Gomi. And his opponent, Miles Fury Jury. Tomorrow live on UFC Fight Pass and Wow Wow.
$156.
156 for Fury. The Fireball Kid and Miles Fury Jury. Now let's take a closer look at the two men who will be involved in tomorrow's main event of the evening in the heavyweight division.
The moment I get up every day, Roy Nelson's in my mind, you know? That beard of his is in my mind. That mullet, I gotta beat him. Every day I'm training, and I'm thinking about Roy Nelson.
If I can knock Mark out, great. If I can submit Mark, great. If fight goes to the ground, awesome. But at the end of the day, I'm just going out there trying to get my hand raised. Fans know exactly what I do. All I do is knock people out.
With Mark Hunt and Roy Nelson, you're dealing with two guys who have one-punch knockout power. Two guys that have fought world-class competition. And two guys that are at the top of the heap in the UFC's heavyweight division.
We just go out there and fight. I mean, that's what makes us exciting is we're fighters.
My mind is, it's got one goal and one purpose when I'm walking towards that octagon, and that purpose is to beat Roy Nelson.
Roy Nelson can put away any man on earth if he lands that right-hand haymaker. Any man, maybe, other than Mark Hunt.
Mark, you know, is definitely a guy that, you know, comes forward and tries to knock your head off, and I'm the same way.
Big country.
Both guys just fight chaos. Step in there, into the line of fire. Bite down on their mouthpiece and throw it down.
Let's hear Tokyo, our main event of the evening. The Super Samoan, Mark Hunt, fights Roy Big Country Nelson. £260 for Big Country. And his opponent, the proud Kiwi, fighting out of Sydney, Australia, the Super Samoan, Mark Hunt. $264 for the Super Samoan. Gonna visit with the Ultimate Fighter winner, the veteran, Big Country. This fight, just on paper, Roy, is a fun fight.
この試合は今までの中で一番大変な試合になると思いますけれども、どうでしょうか？
You feel like you're almost fighting yourself with Mark's power?
No, it's just the one thing I respect about Mark and Mark respects about me is we're fighters and we just come out and we just put on a show for the fans.
自分自身と戦うような感じではないかという質問もあったんですけれども、私はマークをリスペクトしていますし、彼もそう同じ思いで来てくると思うので、全力を尽くして戦うだけです。
Big Country, you've always been a fighter that people love to watch fight because you bring it. But how about the opportunity again to be fighting in Japan in front of the great crowd? It's unique, isn't it?
Yeah, no, anytime you can fight in Japan, you know, and especially for the UFC to reunite MMA and the mixed martial arts here, to back to the K1 heydays. And for me and Mark's are gonna, make it explode.
I have a feeling that's going to happen. Good luck tomorrow, Big Country.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
日本で戦えるということがUFC と日本のまた総合格闘技の融合という思いもありますので、とても楽しい試合になると思います。皆さん楽しみにしていてください。
Big Country, Roy Nelson! Visit now with the Super Samoan Mark Hunt. Mark, you won the K1 Grand Prix. You're a legend here in Japan. You've got to be excited once again to be able to perform here in Japan.
K1 のチャンピオンでもあるマーク・ハント選手ですけれども、また日本で試合ができることについて教えてください。
Yep, I'm very excited.
I can feel it in your voice right now. You're a little more excited than that.
Oh, of course, I'm very excited. Actually, I was a bit hungry, but now I'm good. And I had some water, I had some things, so I'm feeling really good. I'm looking forward to tomorrow night to banging it out with Big Roy. So bang it out, baby, yeah!
すごく楽しみにしています。この試合、パワフルな選手同士のぶつかり合いになりますので、お楽しみに。
Why do I get the feeling, Mark, that this fight might not go 25 minutes?
25分5ラウンドはいかないんじゃないかと予想されていますけども。
Well, I'm ready to fight, man. I'm ready to swing, baby. That's all I know. Someone's going out. It ain't gonna be me.
そうですね、どこで終わるかはわからないですけれども、どうなるにせよ倒すのは自分だと思っています。
Here's the Super Samoan, Mark Hunt! Cannot wait for tomorrow's UFC Fight Night, right here inside the Saitama Super Arena. Thanks for coming to the official weigh-ins, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow for the fights.
Perfect time for this fight, I really do.